Let's talk about shares of Nvidia. They're falling 30% since hitting an all-time high back on October 2nd. Now Susquehanna says it's time to buy the stock. They upgrade Nvidia to positive. They put a $230 price target on the stock. It is worth noting, of course, that they've cut their price target from $250, so it's not all positive there. Guys, what do you make of this? Who wants this? John, Pete, one of you take a shot. Look, they say they think the odds of a guidance miss are high. However, the implied valuation discounts are excessively severe.
Well, I think, Scott, this is a pretty good example of exactly what we were talking about when I was mentioning about the blowout that you look for. I mean, it came down to roughly that 185-ish level a couple times now in the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks, guys. And when it did so on big volume both times and then bounced. So in other words, was that the washout after a 30% swoon that we've seen, Judge? And now this is a relatively modest upgrade as far as taking the price target at $230. Stock's up $12 today and pushing through $200. So I don't think that's too terribly optimistic. And I think that people that were willing to buy it below 200 have a great buy for a long time to come.
Scott, it's Joe. I mean, this plays right into that debate of why offer quarterly earnings. When you read this report, I'm not exactly sure what the analyst is telling us. He's telling us that AI is going to be a catalyst for Nvidia. Check the box. We all know that. But he's lowering the price target from 250 to 230, and he's telling us that on Thursday when they report, the quarter might not be so good, but that'll wash itself out in a quarter or two. So the business fundamentally is okay and strong, but in the near term, you're going to experience some volatility. I'm really confused by that call. I don't know exactly whether you're supposed to step in and buy it today or you're supposed to wait for the weakness post-Thursday. But either way, I think you focus on the fundamentals of this company, which is that it has a catalyst in AI. And longer term, I think that's where, once the market stabilizes and goes back to paying a premium for these growth-oriented type of names, that's where you want Nvidia.
Judge, maybe throw one more thing at you about, since you were talking with Wozniak about self-driving cars. These guys have that deal already with Isuzu, where they're doing trucks and large vehicles. That is Nvidia. That is a growth area for them, no doubt. And I still think you're going to see steering wheels in these vehicles, but I do think you're going to see growth in this space in particular, and Nvidia really stands to benefit from that.